Oke guys, kita sekarang ada di match Bajrang Dal versus The Noobs dan sekarang Winchester sedang menyerang menggunakan Super Witch Golem. Super Witch ini OP guys, kalau strateginya tanpa siege, tanpa mesin.
Super witches, but he also brought the super witches in the Klein Castle, so that's kind of much better. I was like, oh, 3 super witches, are they gonna be able to clear the base? But yeah, double jump spell here, so we're not gonna get stuck on the walls. He opening actually that corner of the wall, so that way we can go for the inferno. We have still
spellnya mapan,
and looks like the one super witch is aiming for it. We already cleared the town hall, so safe 2-star will be in, but the first jump spell even
masuk di pusat base guys.
Also he's looking good, like he's still holding on the warden ability which is using right now as we are start taking a lot of damage.
3x bow sudah Archer Queen-nya.
Yeah, it was a beautiful warden ability, and I like the first jump spell there, which makes the
ini BB, ini BB untuk Super Witch. Apakah GG ini guys?
Now he has a jump to get into the back end as well. He's got the
ability Queen-nya masih ada ya.
The bottom side, but the big guys are tanking while the Super Witches take it out. Queen still has the ability. There are some skellies distracting her, and the witches are not yet tanking, so he needs to pop the ability soon, but a lot of Super Witch and big guy power still in the mix. Susie, I think he's looking quite good.
Yeah,
ini guys.
We still have over 1 minute left. The warden is still alive and actually still doing some damage. We have wow, that queen is smart. She's taking the jump, step in front of the warden, so giving him some few extra
mantap wardennya.
Actually, the warden went out of the range of the defenses. Now we have big boys tanking here, so wow, look at the warden behind the walls. The mini
wardennya mati guys.
Sadly, the warden tanking that cannon.
Rata.
Switches can finish the base, Maxi.
I do think so. There are 3 very healthy looking big guys.
GG sekali nih guys, Super Witch.
Yeah, I think he's got it. I mean,
bisa kalian coba di war atau untuk
farm. The right call, but just because the big Super Witch power from the 6 o'clock side made their way through
tanpa mesin loh.
In time, and actually the noob does then show us what
GG Winchester.
Starting off here with a 3-star. Congrats.
Yeah, I think so. We are not surprised. Like hitting 14 stars in the previous round, I think so. We're gonna see many a triple coming from
Super Witch bakalan meta guys. Lihat saja.
That is not gonna be easy opponent for them, but I'm sure they are ready to fight to meet it to the grand final. Interesting plan here. Like Super Witches, like this one wasn't even close with the time. I think so. He started very quickly, and we also didn't go against anti-2 base. Like we could reach the town hall very easily here, and you also can see that he's kind of played the save there because he started from the town hall side and after just finishing the base.
That's right. You mentioned something very important there. It was a anti 3-star base, and I think that it opens a lot more possibilities to attack a base. And also the way that that Winchester dissected or like took a look at the space, taking out this 12 o'clock compartment with the Zap spells and realizing that he was able to actually create a path through the base for his heroes and the Super Witches, and I think that anti 3-star base is just
match kedua dari Chandan.
Now we do see they're defending
menggunakan Super Witch lagi. Super Witch bad spell ini guys.
Space with a more outside town hall, but Susie interested
apakah
in
bisa
coming in with the Super Witches
as well.
I don't know how I would attack this base, like
ya di freeze X-bow-nya.
but yeah, let's see what he is doing. Like coming in here with the witches, using the free spell to on the X-bow. Warden ability already being used.
Warden
That's mean we don't
ability,
have
mapan
Warden
sekali.
inside the core of the base. We are trying to survive that heat from the town hall, and of course the
X-bow
troops
kiri
also
kanan
going
sih ini
through the
guys.
poor zone.
Tanpa jump spell loh.
Super wall breakers, but I don't know how many of them. Looks like the troops will be now beating the wall because we have no. Did they open the wall? Oh my bad, the wall is open. I'm not sure it was wall breaker or actually troops. But what is interesting, he has 6 bats with the 3 free spells, so he's trying to specially take care of the defenses
Apakah
which
bisa
are
ini
doing
guys?
splash damage, or as is the wizard tower, and of course his multis.
Yeah, but
Bad
there are
spellnya
so
belum
many. I
di.
mean, there are 2 multi-infernos that he cannot reach. Oh, the giant was too late. Okay, finally. Actually, the wizard tower retargets. He needs to freeze now, though. And I think he may have overestimated his super witches there, because I think he wanted them to at
spellnya
least
bisa.
get this back-end
Freeze-nya
wizard
sudah habis
tower
guys.
there, or the multi-inferno, but Susie, this
Freeze-nya
attack
sudah
is
habis.
over before it started,
Apa bisa?
basically, because he
Masih ada
will not
Inferno.
have any free spells
Masih
to
ada
get to
Eagle.
the back-end splash
Masih ada Wizard.
Yeah.
Apakah bisa ini guys? Wah, sudah tidak bisa guys.
How you say there was like still so many splash defenses, right? Like even if the witches, as they clear the core of the base, like when you look at the end of the base, you still have Wizard Tower and multi Inferno. I'm not sure what he was planning, how he was planning to take down these defenses, because for the bats you will need like so many free spells to try to protect them all over the base here. So a nice shot.
Jadi untuk sekarang the noobs unggul 1 bintang.
We are only on 77, deploying bunch of loons at the 12 o'clock.
Oh, penempatan wizardnya
What was the plan?
cantik.
Also send some loons on these visit towers here. Okay, the percentage game is going a little bit better here, but very interesting choice of army, super witches and the bats, Maxi.
Yeah, but to be honest, it looked a little bit YOLO to me, because he didn't have any chance to control the troops after they went into this town hall compartment. Just one super wall breaker there opening the town hall compartment, and then we have like, look at this. Okay, now we don't see it anymore.
Wizardnya.
There are like 9 similar compartments. The base is like a
Si
square,
wizardnya
or like a Sudoku
sama
map,
tembok.
you know, with 9 compartments that all look the same, 3 by 3, and there is no chance to predict where exactly the super witches would go. Look at this. You can see that the clan castle is actually right at the wall, so there's a high probability that the troops will not go to the left or right, but go into the core of the base. But after that, to get to any of the multi-infernos is actually quite the gamble. And with bringing 6 bats and just 3 freezes, it means that you cannot freeze through 2 multi-infernos. You need at least 2 free spells for each of them.
Ya,
So
terlalu
it seemed
banyak
to me that
tadi
he was pretty much
area
just
splash
hoping
yang
that
belum hancur.
enough super witches and heroes would survive and go to one of
Oke.
the multi-infernos corner. So I didn't
Attack
like
kedua
that too
dari
much, if I'm going to be honest. But
Noob
anyways,
Dash
Susie, the super witch action is not stopping.
menggunakan
Noob Dash then coming in with them as well.
Zep Super Witch.
Wow, he actually got the
Super Witch sama Witches.
Inferno. That's a not bad value, but we invest some of the spells.
Satu
We still have the
jump
and
spell.
2 free spells. Also, we'll be starting from the town hall side. Like again, we have another base where we can reach the town hall very easily here. So looks like
Super
these teams
wall
are
breaker
totally
di sana.
switching the base layout. You know,
Archer
like the
Queen,
previous teams, most of
Warden,
the bases
King.
we saw was were anti 2 bases here. So far,
Dia
opening
bisa
the wall
untung
here with the
banyak
super
sih ini.
wall breakers and trying to set up the funnels using King and also a regular witches,
Sayang
so the
Kingnya
super witches will go
belok ke
inside
sana
in the
guys.
base. And with the jam, he's opening actually quite a lot here. They can go for the multi-inferno, they can go for the second multi-inferno. I really like they were able to reach the town
Nice,
hall
nice,
without
nice.
taking the jump.
Yeah, I got lost a
ulti
little bit looking at the
wardennya.
witches on the left side there because they actually had some was
Inferno-nya,
struggling a little
guys.
bit because of this mortar taking out the skeletons and thus allowing the point
Witch-nya
defenses
mati
to
kah?
shoot away at the witches. But you are commenting
Witch-nya
the
tidak
right
mati.
things going on more towards the core of the base where it matters with the super witches, and he's doing a great
Wah,
job sending everything into the core.
ability
Unfortunately,
Queen-nya, guys.
this free spell there was a little too late while the multi inferno was already gone. He still has a king ability. King's on the outside though. Queen already gone, so he
Apakah
doesn't have
bisa
too
ini,
much
guys?
power, especially
Jauh,
with
jauh,
those
jauh,
super
nggak bisa.
witches running low on HP. The warden helping out a ton here, but he is
Ini
running
sepertinya
out of
lebih bisa
troops
kalau
quickly. Susie, there's no super witch
Electro
left.
Dragon,
A
guys.
full life warden at this point will not gain him
Karena
too
base-nya
much.
rapat.
Just a couple of witches and big guys, and Kenshin will not get the second 3-star for the noob does stand.
No, but he could hope that he can push for the person because that opposite team was able to hit 83% to star. I'm not sure if he can get anywhere close to that person because we have 45 seconds, but regular witches, they are not tanking at all. And Warden, I don't think so he will be fast enough. So looks like actually the by Rangdal will have opportunity
Cuma
to get the lead here.
70,
And they can tie on the
74%,
stars, and if they can
75,
hit a triple,
75
they will
ini.
have as well percentage lead.
76?
That's true. They
76.
are looking good here.
76% dari Kenshin.
We only have one 3 stars so far, and in that relation, they are looking good because their bases seem to hold strong against
Super
any
Witch.
opponent here so far. We've seen 6 attacks on them, and none of them were 3 stars. So with the triple in the back, I think they can still feel pretty relaxed, but still they shouldn't underestimate their opponent and keep on planning their attacks well so that they can get the biggest possible advantage out of them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, like another super witch attack. Eric would enjoy this. Like so many witches, you know, almost every hit. Let's go, witches. I'm ready for. I would even like to see a Lalo. Sadly, not
Oh,
many
ini
Lalo
Max
hits,
ya?
right? Like there's a lot of dragons. Do you think it's because of the? I don't think so. This time is about the time, right? So because we cannot use the healer, so cannot really do queen charge, probably that one, or because of the siege machine not being able to use.
Yeah, I think the siege machines definitely make
Oke guys,
Lalo
attack
attacks a
kedua
lot
dari
stronger, but we've seen a Lalo in the first
Bajrang.
war and was an absolute overkill. I think it was for Powerhouse from Leonidas, if I'm not
Zep Super Witch
if
lagi
I'm not
guys.
making a mistake there. But yeah, so maybe Lalo would be
Yeti.
nice to see, but Pixel here
Untuk
deciding to
memotong.
come in with another super witch attack, Susie.
And it is first
Super Witch lagi ya.
right? We have central town hall. So far we haven't seen these bases in this match yet. Okay, so we have one jump spell. I see 2 super wall breakers, so he's trying to funnel. Like you can see that walls on the bottom side kind of trying to make this funnel more complicated here. With the super wall breaker, we should be
Super
able
wall
to open the
breaker.
wall where we have the clan castle building, and yeah, pulling the lava so far.
Belum
I
dipakai
think so the
pesornya.
funnel is set up very nicely. I don't think so the troops will go around the base, Maxi.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
rest spells
But
saja di
still,
sana.
same as before, he has to get through that core somehow. So first of all, he has to try to delay the warden ability as much as possible.
Ini
So
BB
far, the
satu
big
lagi
guys
di
are doing
mana?
a great job tanking. He's got, I think, 4 full life
Masuk
super
di-
witches there, but he will soon run into the
Masuk, guys.
the splash damage from the multis and the town hall. He uses the warden ability, protecting also this
Headhunternya juga
headhunter
kena
there, taking
ulti
care
warden
of the
guys
king.
jadi.
This makes so that
Darah
the super
Kingnya
witches
udah
are
habis.
invincible to the damage from the multi
Ya,
infernos and
King
the
musuh
town
sudah
hall. So, but
mati.
now they have to get those defenses down quickly. They
Inferno
split up
Dragon,
nicely.
Inferno,
Queen being targeted
Inferno
and
Tower
by some
sudah habis.
point defenses there, and now it's all
Rata
erratic
sih,
as
guys.
well, Susie. The super
Masih ada
witches have
4
to
super
break
witch loh.
through some walls and have to take out
Oke, oke,
defenses as quick as possible.
Rata ini guys.
Yeah, I really like the
Okay,
split
okay, okay.
that like
Queen-nya mati
actually
kah?
like witches split
Tidak,
into the
tidak,
2 groups and took care of the multis, but now
GG,
look, you know,
GG,
they are
GG.
now stuck inside inside that compartment, and now we just have
Super
to be
Witch terlalu
careful
OP
and
guys.
wait and hoping that Witch is gonna break the correct wall, which is actually happening. Even that Queen with the low HP,
Super Witch
she
meta
still
ini
keep
guys.
going. We have 40 seconds
Dengan
left,
strategi
and this is
tanpa
actually to restart.
mesin.
And this is what I was saying. If they hit a triple, table will tune and they will take the percentage lead because we will tie on the stars. Like, nicely done from Pixel. Like, I was like, I don't know, he kind of put the luck also in that attack, right? Because you need also.
Jadi kalian bisa meniru pasukannya itu tadi guys. Itu OP sekali guys. Tanpa mesin saja bisa rata loh.
Yeah, the Queen actually survived so long after her ability. First, yeah, the ability itself made her do some major damage, taking out the defenses. But then even her archers tanked for her for the longest time. The witches splitting off to the exact other side, taking care of the defenses left there, and the king getting around the outside and doing some tanking. Actually, everything worked out perfectly for Pixel.
Biasanya kan kalau Super Witch kita pakai healer, tapi ini nggak pakai healer.
Yeah, Noob Done Des actually, or Noob Does Den actually now have the first 3-star against
them. Apa healer di ban juga ya?
If that makes them more nervous.
Dari tadi nggak pernah lihat healer sama sekali.
Percentage lead is like you are really in this match. We still have 6 attacks to go, so anything can happen. But I just still keep looking on this basis. I'm like, what I would use, what kind of strategy would I bring? I'm like, I don't know, like I'm missing that siege machine. I think so the siege machine is such a huge help. And yeah, it was like, even watching this attack, I didn't really think that could restart, especially after seeing the witches stuck in the core of the base.
Okay. Attack ketiga dari the Noob Deaths
town halls with the sneaky goblins. For example, in this case,
Zip
you just
Dragon.
need 3 sneaky goblins for the outside, and then you can send them in for the town hall with an invisibility spell. You will most likely also lure parts of the clan castle, and then you could lure it on the outside, do a hero dive, and then Lalo, for example. But not many town hall takedowns with the super goblins so far. Instead, we see dragons send right into the town hall. Unfortunately, oh no, Susie the headhunters.
Tuh headhunternya tadi guys.
And the ability was forced now. He's dealing with the town hall. The town hall damage will, will affect some of the dragons. Wow,
dari TH ini guys.
I don't see this going through. So many dragons are already low. But he's got a little Lalo there.
Spellnya sisa spell S lagi.
Wow, like losing the warden like this.
Susah ini guys.
Like not protecting the dragons from the
jauh dari rata ini guys.
That's tough. Like he needs very OP heroes. Like they seriously needs to help. And I don't really have
jauh. Air defense masih ada 1. Expo 2. Itu senjata-senjata berat semua guys. Sisa naga, sisa 2. Kalau tadi dia freeze headhunternya sih sebenarnya tadi naganya bisa dapat sampai di Inferno itu.
But this dragon is about to die, so we will finish here with 75% something. I was actually during the hit I was quite impressed how many stages followed up to the dragon, because I didn't realize that he was gonna do a Lalo afterwards as well. So actually, you know, turning things around, doing kind of a dragon kill squad into the town hall, then a little Lalo for one corner, and then the hero's back end is quite the fancy creative idea. But I think it was mostly the headhunters there that kind of made him lose his game there. And I mean, especially with the town hall poison doing a lot of town hall damage, doing a lot of damage to the dragons. It was very hard. There we can see the early warden
lihat berapa naga yang kena ledakan town hall.
Plan from Noob Does Den.
3 naga itu guys.
He had that warden, and like I probably would cross the core of the base and definitely maybe even push for that multi-inferno. That also would help his Lalo for sure. Like the loans will be clearing a little bit more here. But yeah, perfect headhunters, dragons, ignore them, targeting the warden, and it's happened. And actually this one is second, kind of lower percent. The previous hit was 76%, this one was 75. So they need to start hitting the 3-star. Kind of, you know, like they were hitting 14 stars in the previous match. Or looks like they are struggling on this basis here.
Yeah, it does look like it, and it's very interesting to see how quickly the tables have turned here. First they looked very OP with their initial 3-star, leaving no doubt, but then they fall short, and Bayrangdal are actually able to get the 3 stars. Let's see who follows Pixel here with the next attack, and if it can be such a convincing 3-star as well. I mean, so far we've only seen super witches from them. Let's see if they stay on that track or spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, this is like kind of, if you see the team using the one strategy, you know, it is kind of easier for the base builder to bait them. But I guess so we are seeing like playing for the first time, so I don't think so the base builder have that much time. Still can switch the traps here, but yeah,
attack ketiga dari Bajrang. Super witch lagi guys.
4 super witches, and again very interesting base.
Super witch step, yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. It actually looks a little bit like in the old days when Town Hall 12 was the highest loan.
Kita lihat saja guys, kalau rata lagi
Super
Witch harus di nerf sih.
Quite nice. Now the king unfortunately goes to the enemy queen. He reacts quickly with the headhunters.
Headhunternya mantap.
Finishes all the other troops inside. She goes around the corner, but then she finally follows up. So nice entry. First of all, it's very good to have the clear out of the way because of the splash damage it can deal to the super witches. Now the king goes to the outside.
Bisa fokus ke TH. Ulti aja.
Some troops going into that town hall, which is already activated there by the queen.
Ya.
And there is lava.
Queennya telat ulti.
Oh, the town hall is so low HP. Switch the target, fighting the lava. Now some of the witches coming back, actually helping and taking out the town hall. So troops are split here. We don't have king anymore. We have big boy and the golem outside of the
tetap
base
rata?
on their own.
Walaupun town hall-nya tadi telat di ulti sama queennya. Balon untuk Inferno.
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought, funny enough. But yeah, it was looking so good, but the queen actually going the wrong way around because she was held off by the king there.
Baby Dragon untuk
to the town hall early,
apakah bisa mengambil Inferno multi?
Target to the
bisa.
lava hound actually made this attack fall short.
Masih bisa nih guys.
I mean,
masih ada 2 super witch.
I don't want to call this too early. There are a couple of super witches, but things are very split up here. Okay, let's see. I don't know if the warden follows the right troops here, he might have a chance. The wall is open to this multi-inferno, but I think
multi-infernonya guys.
Troops in there, I think he will not be able to get
multi.
Yeah. Even if he gonna get
ini super witch di tengah, kenapa?
Wah, super witch.
Super witch-nya mati guys. Multinya, aduh. Sisa waktu 18 detik. Apakah bisa? Gagal guys. Telat ulti tadi queennya.
They will have now, I think so, a really huge percentage lead because this one is a 94%. It's like, it was close, but sadly, no triple.
Yeah, I think the difference between the 2-star and the 3-star was made here by the queen not following the troops but going around. But
ini tadi guys,
very nice,
harusnya tadi langsung
fitting
ulti
strategy
saja.
for this base actually, which looked quite hard to
Queen tidak
attack
perlu
there
belok.
with the back-end multi-infernos, but I think he realized that they are just multi-infernos after all. If he takes out the Town Hall and the Expos and so on in the core, then there's not too much left that could pose a threat to his big guys and super witches. So it was the right approach in my opinion, but still being a little bit unlucky. But look at this here, we have the average percentage down below us, while stars are still the same and anything can still happen. Bayrang Dal have a commendable percentage lead of 9% on average.
Yeah, but maybe the stars will be deciding. We have the noob that's then live here and okay, let's go witches. This time we're going more heavier with
Super
the
witch
regular
lagi.
witches. Actually, he's using few lightning
Attack
spells,
dari
taking
Marco.
care of both the multi-infernos, which
Iya,
totally
Marco.
makes sense as the multi-infernos
Marco
are
the
the
noob.
threat, especially for the regular
Desden.
witches. And we
Super
are
witch
finding
atas
already
2.
some of the Tesla, so he's deploying
Pemotongan.
another super witch to be able. Ooh, there's Uza, it's gonna be Tesla farm and a lot
Ya,
of
saya
traps
suka
that
ini
I
guys
see.
karena dia start dari
Yeah, but
Eagle.
very well
Eagle itu
done. The
menyiksa
big
sekali
guys,
sebenarnya
the first one
guys.
and now the second one are tanking perfectly. Now he will probably get a second
WB-nya
big guy in just a
mantap.
second. Unfortunately, Eagle Artillery locks onto one of the super
WB-nya
witches.
mantap sekali guys.
I think he really hopes not to lose her early on. Now let's see if most of the super witches will actually be able to make their way, helping the
Apakah
heroes
GG
getting
ini
into
guys?
the core of the base. I don't think so.
Kayaknya
Two
GG
of
ini
them at
guys.
least going around the outside.
Pembagian
He has a
pasukannya
jump skill that
sangat
he-
merata
okay,
ini
also
guys.
has a wall breaker. Let's see what she uses first. The wall breaker, very nice job, and he can jump all the way into the back end, which is actually a great base identification.
Wow.
If he can just
WB
delay the warden
super
ability.
wall
Nice
breakernya itu tadi
freeze here
mantap
on the
sekali
core
guys.
Expo and multi inferno, and now the troops actually make their way into the tunnel.
Spell jamnya mantap juga.
Yeah, this is a really good
Apakah
quality attack
ulti
actually.
Warden
Wow,
mantap?
that freeze was
Rata
amazing
sini
here.
guys.
Like we have now King
Yakin
targeting
gua.
the town
Ih,
hall, we even triggered the
tapi
tornado trap.
TH-nya guys.
Town hall Queen should be able to finish
Kena
it.
semua dong.
Pulling the enemy Lancaster troops, there are still some super minions, so we need our King
Masih tetap
to deal
rata
with
sih
them.
ini.
Warden, which is
Rata
hitting
guys,
the
rata.
multi-inferno, the third multi-inferno
Sudah bisa
down.
dipastikan.
But because he used the lightning spells and taking care of these two multi-infernos on the north side, you can see
Super
his
Witch
flanks
terlalu
are
OP
still
guys.
alive. Like these witches
Apalagi
are everything around
dipakai
the
sama
base.
pro player.
That's amazing. His queen still has the ability and looks like we are
Tanpa
gonna see
mesin
the
loh.
second at 3-star for this
Bisa
team.
se-GG ini.
Yeah, and what a convincing one, amazing plan here
Masih ada
from
waktu 55
Marco.
detik.
And look at the
GG Marco,
overkill.
GG
He's
Marco.
got the queen ability. He's got 3 super witches and like loads of normal witches still in the mix. That was a perfect base identification, and it shows there why the noob does then were so strong before. And even though they got the 2 low percentage 2-stars, they are now back in the lead with the 3-star, and the Bayrang Dal have to triple first in order to get their star count
Marco GG guys.
up at the same level.
Yeah, as they have the percentage, but wow, I am impressed with this attack. That was such a perfect plan for this base. Like he find the weakness of it and take care, like taking out these 2 multi-infernos, like still seeing the witches alive. Like there was not any strong defense which could stop these witches outside of the base, and that free spell was perfect timing there. Like really nice to watch. Like I know that we are watching a lot of witches, but this one was seriously good quality hit, and just showing how you say these guys are good, and yeah, they want to make it to the grand final. But the percentage is not on their side, so if the Bayrang Dal will hit a triple, actually they still can keep the lead here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So that's the only thing that matters now for them, to get the 3-stars as well, put the pressure back on the noob dust then. Yeah, I mean, 2 3-stars, or sometimes 3. I think 2 seems to be about the average of all the teams here, and the noob dust then
Kita lihat
already have that,
di
and Bayrang Dal still have to
attack
get
selanjutnya.
it. And
Apakah
the
Super
guy
Witch
to
lagi?
do it
Super
is
Witch lagi.
Sahil God. who is playing the Ink
Pakai
Jerry account, starting off
dua
with the with the lightning spell, Susie,
jam
and
spell.
of course he's coming in
Lightning
with
spell
the
tadi
super
untuk
witches as well. So this is
eagle-nya.
definitely the battle of the super witch teams.
Kayaknya GG
Yeah,
lagi
what a
sih.
surprise here. We are actually going here with a lot of super witches, going heavier with them. So he took care of the south side, like also not just like
Di-jam
taking care
spell
of
di
some
situ loh.
defenses, but also setting up the butting, like the witches immediately going inside the
Kenapa
compartment
enggak?
with the jump
Oh
spell.
iya.
We have access for the town hall, but also we have
Pro
access
Super
for the
Dragon,
multi
guys.
inferno. We also have the second jump spell, which I think gonna be connecting this final multi infernos. We have to deal with the super dragon, and so there's gonna be issues, especially when you're going here with the witches. They're gonna be targeting, and also the queen town hall about to being clear. I think some
Jam
of
spell
the troops
keduanya
actually
GG,
going
guys.
through the poor zone, but with the second jump, look at this, can reach bold multis.
Golong S-nya
Yeah,
mantap sih.
really nicely done, and I think the warden ability ran out before he took
Rata
down the
lagi
town hall,
nih,
but
guys.
with the big guys beating away on the town hall
Expose
and all the
sisa
other troops
satu.
having quite the range, he wasn't even affected too much by
Super
the town
Witch
hall
masih ada
death
3.
damage. So very nicely done. Now, and he should be able
Super
to
Witch
take out this multi-inferno
mati 1.
quickly enough, so the super witches on the outside do
Masih
not
ada
die. Queen ability
4
force.
Super
There are
Witch-nya,
some
guys.
Teslas in this back end compartment there, but the witches from the outside, okay, unfortunately the witches on the outside are not quick enough.
Rata
And look
lagi
at
sih,
this.
guys.
In the core of the base, the one lonely super witch is stuck in the compartment because she was not able to
Rata
take
lagi,
the jump in
guys.
time.
Yeah, on top of 12, the chance
Ini sisa
has
limitnya saja
disappears,
nih,
so
guys.
you have to be very careful when you are dropping the
Wardennya
jump spell. But
diincar.
finally the witch broke the wall, but I think so we need to broke much more there. And I
Bisa
don't
rata
know,
kah?
it was
Oh,
looking
tidak
good,
ini,
but
guys.
now the witches are tanking, especially that one, a super witch is
Masih ada
tanking.
2
So we are
X-bow.
down to the one witch that last
Terus
one
akses
is low
serang
HP
balik ke
and all
X-bow-nya
defenses
nggak
from
ada.
them. These big boys seriously did the job at the end, and it's gonna be defense, and Maxi, the table will turn.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, Taoki has
Sayang
incredible
sekali ya,
defenses
guys, ya.
there. They really
Attack
decided to pick off
dari
the worst
Sahil
possible
God.
troops for the attacker one after one. First, they go for the warden ability, for the warden, which makes him lose the additional hit points for his troops. Then they go for the witches, so they cannot produce any more big guys. And then finally, they go for the big guys that are stuck on the outside.
Yeah,
so
and battle.
great job by Taoki's point defenses, but as you said, it means that now we have a new leader here in this match, and it is actually the Noob Does Den. And if they get the 3-star now, Susie, nothing can happen anymore to them. They will have the victory for sure.
Replaynya tadi.
Yeah, but if they don't hit the 3-star, actually Byron Dahl will
Sebenarnya
have
musuh utamanya di sini si X-Bow sih.
on their side. So like it's still very close. It really depends on this next
Karena kalau Super
attack.
Witch itu
I'm really curious if you're gonna be switching to the different
kalau X-Bow
strategies,
free hit terus
with the
ya
super
habis,
witches.
guys.
Do you have your favorite strategy?
Apalagi
on Town
kalau
Hall 12? Do you remember when you were Town Hall
Super
12,
Witch-nya
what
yang
do you like to
kena
use?
I
hit.
do. I liked Queen Charge Lalo the most on Town Hall 12. I also really liked Hero Dive
Richard
Lalo,
nggak
though,
pernah ya.
which I would probably have to go for in this one because there are no healers allowed. So no Queen Charges in this match. But you also have to keep in mind that a lot of troops, a lot of things were not there.
Super Witch
back in the
lagi,
days.
guys.
For example, I think the lightning spell still was 2 spell capacity, so it was not able to zap at as many things. There were super witches at some point, I think, but I don't think they were there at the Town Hall 12 World Championship in 2019.
Tag
I think there
terakhir
were no super
dari
troops
The
yet.
Noob,
But I might be
The
wrong.
Noob Dash.
Anyways, this of course is another super witch attack here
Ini
from Noob
pakai
Does Den, and it is for
satu
the
spell
victory.
jam
So
saja.
if Buahaha, who is VRB, can get the 3-star here, there's no doubt about their victory anymore.
I love how we were
Kalau
really
ini
excited.
rata, guys, ini sudah
Super witches are
memastikan
here.
kemenangan
Again, we
untuk
used
The
a
Noob
few
Dash
lightning spells to
dan
clear their
Clan sih.
infernos, and we're going through the town hall,
Ulti
but
Wardennya
if
diawet
they
loh.
hit a 3-star, they
Untuk
will
di mid kah?
advance to the grand final. So it is big hit,
Untuk
and
di
also
pusat base ini,
definitely it
guys.
is a lot of pressure on him, because if he can hit the
Oh,
triple,
dia
he
tunggu
can get a victory here.
barkingnya.
So far,
Gitu.
everything looking good. Like
GG.
Warden ability, he was able to actually hold with the Warden ability after we took down the Town Hall, protecting them from the multi-inferno. But we are triggering the tornado trap, and finally some of the witches are
Rata kah?
start targeting the multi, but they are regular
Multinya?
ones, so I'm not sure if they can do
Multinya
it. They
mati.
did it, but now we're gonna be stuck on the walls, Maxi.
It was great how he was able to delay the
Rata
warden
kah?
ability until the town hall, until after the town hall
Queennya
takedown.
masih punya
Actually,
ability
now
di
I
sini,
was
guys.
watching this outside super witch there, and it seemed like she was paralyzed. She
Masih ada
she
senjata
actually
berat.
wore a new big guy,
Super
and then
Witch-nya
she
masih
just
ada
stood there for like 10
dua.
seconds, and I couldn't really follow anything else happening in the attack, because I was like, what's the super witch doing? But anyways, that is why these two Teslas on the
GG ini,
bottom side
guys.
of the map are still standing. And look at this, there is just one super witch still in the core of the base. The queen holding onto her ability. There are not many defenses,
Kecuali limit ini,
Suzy,
guys.
but Buahaha has to get there in time. I mean, time is one thing, but also before the queen is taken out by the point defenses.
Yeah, and they need a 3-star as they don't have percentage on their side here. Wow, I think so it's gonna be time actually, because luckily that queen can. Oh, okay, we are using the ability. Of course, the queen going around. The big boy is gonna open the wall. Now she going around back.
23 detik.
5 seconds, and whoa, why she did? Well, she's oh my god, she's on the wall, but that is good wall, because that wall is almost broke. 16 seconds for 5 buildings. Is it gonna top fail? The story is probably
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, GG, guys. Selamat untuk the Noobdes Den. Itu sudah attack tadi sudah menentukan kemenangan
the stars for Noobdes Den. Actually, they live up to the expectations around their name. And
Super Witch MVP di match ini ya, guys ya.
To get back from this.
No, as they, yeah, if they can hit a 3-star, they will be sitting here with the 12 stars. I am impressed. Like, there was many things which happened, like Queen choosing the wall, which was damaged. That was huge. Because when I saw, like, why she cannot go around like all the troops, she just go through the base there. But wow. Wow, so close hit, but job is done, and the Noobdes Den, they will be playing in the Grand Finals.
Oke, Super Witch lagi. Attack terakhir dari Bajrak Dal.
Wow, amazing match actually, amazing match. Still very close match.
Yeah, definitely. Let's hope that Naga's Warden will finally go to the Super Witches. For at this point, he's doing an ego trip on the outside. I mean, he's doing good stuff there, but
Wardennya kenapa di sana?
He can protect there with his Warden if he's not following the troops.
Wardennya mabok, guys.
But it doesn't really matter for them, because they are not going to be able to win this match anymore. Oh my, this is actually the saddest thing that you can witness.
Nagar sudah kena mental kayaknya nih, guys.
All of the super witches, there's like 200 troop capacity, and he's just not following them around. But yeah, I mean, that's Nagar's least problem.
Tapi kalau masih tetap rata sih,
they would have wanted to end here with a
terlalu
great attack,
tidak
maybe
masuk
with
akal
a
ini, guys.
3-star, but with that Warden not following orders at all, this is unfortunately not possible.
Dia ulti Queen asal-asalan saja itu, guys.
All of troops yelling on him, join us, but no, he was just so stubborn and just staying outside of the base. But yeah, it is such a painful to watch that Warden, and you know, just like the Warden ability going off, and there is like no troops around at all, and sadly not much he can do. Like, he was able to take down the town hall, but of course the damage and everything, that's where we needed the Warden ability was missing. So nice shot,
Oke, guys, sepertinya sudah tidak ada harapan lagi untuk ya, sebenarnya walaupun rata sih sudah tidak ada harapan lagi, tapi nice try. Nagar sudah Jadi jangan lupa subscribe guys. Komen juga di bawah. Saya juga nanti akan memberikan beberapa tips-tips untuk Clash of Clans dan gameplay saya sendiri. Jadi jangan lupa subscribe, komen di bawah untuk video-video selanjutnya. Saya harus ngapain? Oke, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Bye bye.